At least it's gonna be fast. That's the good thing about this matchup. You're either... What is going on, guys? My name is ggforgoblinguide. Today's video, we're gonna play Mono Red Obosh in Modern. So, obviously, very cool archetype. One of my favorite archetypes in Modern. So today we're trying out a 8 relic list with new card from, well, not new card from Streets of New Capenna, but still very recent card, Chandra, Dress to Kill. So we played this card in Pioneer, now we're trying it out in Modern. So once again, want to mention big shout out to Amayashi Magic Matt for this list. So I changed some of the cards. Obviously, I like to tune my list a bit when I take someone else's list. But if you want to see like very good content on Mono Red Obosh, Mono Red Aggro, go check his channel. So I think I'm gonna play a lot more of this deck in the future, because I believe it's a very decent deck that people are not aware of right now. They don't play around Moon that much. And I've heard a lot of people say Moon is not that good right now, but I strongly disagree. I think it's a very powerful card right now in Modern. And what is really strong about this deck is you have Fury, Seasoned Pyromancer, and March of Reckless Joy to pitch your red cards that you don't need. The only thing I don't like about Relic is that it's not red. If it was red, it would be crazy good. So you could just pitch it to your cards. So I'm not gonna go into full details because it's obviously a very classic Mono Red Obosh list, but for the ones that are not very familiar, we're playing Den of the Bugbear. So creature land that attacks, Blast Zone, we've got a lot of basic mountains, Crucible of Defiance, Sokenzan, and Shinka Bloodsoaked, so for some utility lands. Classic Ragavan, Blood Moon, Pyromancer, Giant, Fury, that's the classic core of red cards right now in Modern. We're playing Relics because Living End is a pretty hard matchup if you don't have Graveyard Hate. And Murktide is the same. So game 1, if we don't have Graveyard Hate, we're pretty much giving them the game. So that's where we're playing Relic main deck. Chandra Just to Kill, super good value card. Can ramp you into a Fury, or just this deck generally needs a lot of mana to function. That's why we're playing 24 lands. We have 4 Spikefield Hazard. So Chandra gives you mana, and you can ramp into an early Fury and early Obosh if you really need it. Obosh, still the most powerful card in the deck, can win you so many games late game. You just put Obosh in your hand, slam it, bolt your opponent, swing with your Bonecrusher Giant, and just win the game like that. Our sideboard is very specific to certain matchups, but we're playing 4 more Lanterns for Murktide and Living End, Pillage for artifact decks, and just decks that in general our main deck cards might not be very good. We can cheese some games with just Pillage, and Magus of the Moon for even more Blood Moon effects. Kozilek's Return is for Hammer Time and small creatures that has protection from red, like Corfire Walker or Sanctifying Vec. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the list, guys. So if you enjoy this kind of content, consider subscribing to this channel. We're gonna play a lot more Mono Red Aggro in the near future, because I really enjoyed this deck right now in Modern. And you can also like and comment the video to help me grow the YouTube algorithm, help me out a bit. Also, I have a Patreon, so if you want to support me, that's the best way to do it. Patreon. If you want to see me live also, I have a Twitch, so definitely go check that out. And obviously go check out Amayashi's channel, Matt, sorry. Definitely go check him out. Does a lot of content on Mono Red Aggro. So without further ado, let's get into the video, and I hope you enjoy. We're on the play. Mono Red Obosh, Shore Companion. We've got 2 lands that are not coming untapped. 2 Relic, 2 Bonecrusher, and 1 Moon. It's a bit awkward of a hand. I think we can do better than this. Okay, still got 2 lands. Think we can keep this one and play this first. Pitch a Pyro. Hopefully we're gonna draw another red source. You would keep the first hand? Okay, Kappa, alright. I was like, whoa. Yeah, the first hand was pretty rough, especially if my opponent was doing a lot of action. At least with this hand, we have Flame Slash to remove the first creature. We have Stomp to remove the second thing they play. Oh, my opponent against the 5. Maybe they are a Dredge Living End deck, so maybe we wanted those relics. Alright, let's play this and Pasture. We have the same taste like the Magus of the Moon. Gotta get the, yeah. Yeah, I think the Commander one are better. Just for myself, I got the Modern Horizon one because they were cheaper when they got out. But if I had the opportunity, I would have gotten the other ones. All right, so we're playing against Amulet Titan. So hopefully we're gonna draw a Moon effect. Well, we only have 4 Blood Moons main. We have 4 Magus of the Moon in our sideboard though, and 4 Pillage. So this is a pretty good matchup. We'd like to see Amulet Titan for sure. They play a Dread. Can Flame Slash it. Yeah, I got the old Magus this time. Yep. Like I said, I'm using just a rent program, so I'm not choosing the art. It's just I get whatever the program puts the cheapest, and sometimes it's not the same every week, which is kind of weird. But like sometimes this Ragavan is the cheapest, and sometimes the alternate art is the cheapest. Okay. Oh, I could have stomped there if they wanted to play something else. But we're fine. Okay, so... Interesting. We need our lands. We could March of the Reckless Joy pitching a Fury. Try to get our lands. And if I don't... I could just Flame Slash, play Monkey. I think I'm gonna do just that. I really need my lands, and this Fury is not too good right now. I could also pitch the Season Power and force a Blood Moon effect. Like, Lion Blood Moon is the 2 cards I want. Or maybe just the Stomp. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna force the... Moon effect plus land. Got Bolt. Alright, we got our land. Okay, at least we got a Bolt. I guess that's something. Let's Bolt Souza, swing for 2. Got a Simic, pass turn. Gotta get revenge for burn players. It's maybe just whatever they have in stock then. Yeah, it's that, but honestly, usually they, by default, they're gonna give you the cheapest version of the cards. Yeah, Magic is pretty nice for the diversity of cards art. Like, almost every card now, with all the new printing and stuff, have 2 or more version of the card. Like, Lightning Bolt is kind of crazy how many bolts there are now. So you can pretty much get whatever you want. Okay, so our opponent got the Titan and is now performing stuff. Okay, so I'm guessing we're dead here. I'm gonna let my opponent do it, but I think we're dead. This is the double strike. Yeah, they got us. Nice. Alright, so against Titan, Obviously, we don't like relics. And we like 4 Magus and 4 Pillage. Monkey's fine. Bolt is whatever. Like, Chandra is probably a little slow for the matchup. We don't really typically are going to have time to do that. And we can probably cut 1 Fury because we don't need as many removal. Okay, this gives us a turn 3 Moon and a Pillage to back it up. It doesn't do anything else, which is kind of sad, but honestly, it might stop our opponent that much that we are going to have time to draw something else later on. We know our opponent is playing Posechu, so we're going to have to think about that. When I started with 5th edition, saw Big Beasts, Elves, Dragons, thought, yeah, cool, gonna play this game. Yeah, that's pretty much, like, there are other card games, like Hearthstone, that I'm playing a lot, that also have pretty nice art and effects and whatnot, but the art on Magic cards is kind of unique to Magic. Like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Flesh and Blood, other card games are not quite what Magic brings to the table, and that's very plus in Magic favor. Okay, so next turn we can play Monkey and play Moon, get rid of this Urza Saga. Fortunately, our opponent really got pretty fast start. Saga plus Amulet Titan again. Might we lose this one again? They got the basic. Sure. Is that it? Oh, that is it. Okay. That's cool. That is cool. Means that we get to just destroy our land by doing this. Seems pretty decent. Yeah, but even if they have basic... Sure. Okay. You got my treasure. Cannot do anything about that. I mean, I'm still playing 24 lands, so don't try to cut me on my lands. We're on 24 lands, so we're pretty good with our lands, with our mana. Yeah, they pitched Force of Vigor with an Endurance just to destroy a single treasure token that we didn't really care whatsoever. Let's get rid of this forest and play our monkey. Next turn we can Flame Slash this Grazer. Let's just go Obosh to hand. Our land, pass. Yep, again, green monkey versus oh, they just needed one more land and they had a Karn. Well, Karn was not necessarily getting them back into the game. But oh, they have 61 cards. Interesting. Okay, we got monkey, no moons, no pillage. I think I gotta mold this one. I'm really looking for one of my moons. I have 8 of them. I have 4 pillage and 4 blood moons. Nothing again. Let's go to 5. Wow, that's very a bummer. 2 blast zone. Okay, let's go to 4. Okay, I guess we're gonna keep. Hopefully, hope for the best. Bonecrusher, Seasoned Pyro, Magus. Just Bolt. Now we need the Bolt because if they go Grazer, we're kind of screwed. If they go Grazer turn 1, our monkey does not attack, And if our monkey does not attack, we might just be on a one-lander. Okay, we drew the land, which is cool. Okay, so we technically have a potential turn 2 moon. Come on, no Dryad. Oh, yes, you love to see it. Alright, no Dismember. No Dismember, opponent. You don't have it. You don't have it. Alright, are we winning with this? With this 4-lander? Are we getting there? Did we just luck out our opponent? Sure, it's fine. We've got a bolt for that. Get out of here. Like to get a Blood Moon, like, just to make sure we're fine. I'm gonna cast this. Seems good. I'm just gonna get a land. Right now, my opponent still has a forest. They can still besiege you. Not besiege you, but they can still play eventually a Titan if they had another forest, or just a Dryad and they just have their mana unlocked. So we're not out of the danger yet. Let's just put our Obosh in hand, so we're gonna have a lot of pressure. Next turn we can play the Obosh and swing for 8 damage. Uh-oh, they got 2 forests now. Okay, Obosh. So they can Endurance, but actually, do I attack with my Magus? I think I have to not attack with Magus. If they have Endurance, we're kind of in danger. I have to attack just with Ragavan here, and we still have lethal next turn. If I attack with Magus, I don't have lethal with all of this. Yeah, they had the Endurance, so pretty good play on my part. Let's play our monkey. And if they have Titan, they can't do much. We're just gonna Flame Slash it for 8 damage. So we're still fine. Yep. So Flame Slash, kill your Titan, swing with everyone that's lethal. Yeah, just my bad. I just forgot to read the 4 cards in hand. Let's go. Yeah. 4 cards in a dream. Nice. No green monkey looks good. Yep. We had the ball from green monkey, so. Okay, Flame Slash your Titan. That's 8 damage. And swing for a bunch of damage. Yes. That was a good 4 card hand. That was beautiful. First 2 hands were really awkward. Like 4 lines, Ragavan, like Spikefield Hazard. Literally doesn't do anything. And then we got Blast Zones. And then we got a pretty good keep. It's a lot of removal. Nothing proactive when we're on the play. I don't really like that. That's a little more proactive. So we're gonna keep. We're gonna throw one of these Pyros to the bottom. We're gonna start with Monkey rather than start with Hazard, because Monkey can just give us games out of nowhere if it lives. Well, that's a good Monkey. Okay, another another matchup where Blood Moon is good. You just have to see our moon. Oh my god, I could actually cast this if I want to. No. Not gonna cast this. I'm just gonna go Relic. Say go. Next turn, I'm gonna go Pyro, fetch for those moons, but unfortunately, we're not gonna have enough mana to play them. So maybe the play is just crack the Relic for a moon. Because they have Tron now, so we're probably just losing to whatever threat they play. No top deck moon. Swing. Okay. What's the plan here? Do I just crack this Relic to have one draw at a moon? If I Pyro, I don't have enough mana for the moon. That's awkward. That's really awkward. I guess no matter what, I don't care about relics. I'm just cracking it. Land. Okay, I'm gonna use my treasure mana because they have Karn, the Great Creator, in their deck, so might as well pitch. Let's place this, keep the Fury maybe for later interactions with walkers. They did not get the Blood Moon. If they play Karn, we might be in trouble. I mean, the big issue would be Ugin next turn. Amulet Titan Tron, they didn't get the memo that 4 color can play Moon 2. Need to add more colors to the deck. Yep. 4 color. I've seen a lot of lists where Magus of the Moon is a main deck card. You go get with your Elementary Skull, you go get your Magus and play it in a 4 color deck. Seems fair. Okay, we're just gonna exile. We have 5 damage. This Blast Zone. Yeah, we're in trouble. We need a Blood Moon or something. It's not quite gonna do it. Can kill the Karn here. That's what we're going to do. We don't have a hand anymore. So, I mean, let's just hope they don't have anything else and that they stumble a bit. We're not winning in this game with our opponent having a good hand. Yeah, and I didn't know they were playing Tron. If I knew, I would have just hard mulligan for a moon. But like I said, our sideboard is very well prepared for those matchups. We have 4 Pillage, 4 Magus. If this is Wormcoil, I'm fine. Still fine. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Top deck, Blood Moon. Flame Slash. I mean, let's see if they want to trade before I waste my Flame Slash on this. Sure. I mean, this indicates me that maybe their hand is not that good. But at the same time, we have 3 lines and nothing else going on. Like, I'm conceding to any threat here. Okay, that's not a threat. But looks like they're going to go get one. They can get a tower and play another threat. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Alright. So Flame Slash out, Relics out, 4 Magus, 4 Pillage, and let's cut 2 Lightning Bolts. Alright, so same thing again. We're just trying to get one of those 12 cards as fast as we can. That's 2 lands, 3 moons. Okay, I'm gonna keep, and the reason is we can actually turn, at the end of their turn 2, we can march for a land for 1. Or even more if we pitch other moons to the march. That's why I really, really like March. It's a really, like, versatile card. Late game, you can just pump your mana into it and make, and have, like, two answers you need exactly. And early game, you can just, okay, we got it. And early game, you can just pitch your useless cards in the matchup and get your lands, get your removal spells if you need them. Okay. Here I'm just slamming this moon. If they have the Boseiju, they're still not gonna do much. I guess they could have Nature's Claim, and maybe Magus was the reason too. But they're also playing Dismember. They're playing both, and I'm pretty sure they have both right now in their deck, so I guess either of them was not that great, but next turn we're gonna play Magus. Oh, they only have 2 lands also. Okay, their hand was bad even if we didn't cast Blood Moon. Okay, since... I mean, I'm just gonna slam it. Whatever, just more protection. Always come prepared. Always use protection, kids. No, that's not even Tron. Okay, they're trolling. They're trolling us. Yeah, I think they can concede at this point. Yeah, that their hand was their keep was pretty poor. Like they didn't even have Tron. They had 2 lands in hand, so yeah. I think they kept a full 7 also. Like, to be really good at Tron, you just need to mulligan very, very properly. That's the way you win games with Tron. Okay, we got a moon, we got a pillage, we got lands. Let's get... we got everything we need to win this Magic game. Oh, that's beautiful. That's the best top deck in our deck. By far. Oh, yeah. Get the monkey in your hand. Turn 2 Magus. Or just Pillage, maybe, also. Interesting. Do I go for Pillage or Magus? Or Blood... Or do I go for the moon? Interesting. I think I just go for Pillage. It's probably better, honestly. And next turn we can go for Moon Effect. I don't know. Maybe it's not that... Maybe it's not really a big thing. It's just that if we play Blood Moon or Magus, they could have Dismember and right away play a threat. Where now we can just kill one of their lands and they can still not do anything. You think Magus would have been pretty good? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure which is better, but now we're feeling pretty great. That's a Karn. Let's just go for Magus, because now they can get Boseiju with these, and I don't want my Blood Moon getting killed. And with Magus, they need a Dismember. Whoop, just click on my be right back by accident. My bad. I think, honestly, doesn't really matter in the end. We're still very far ahead here. Like, we can just slam the moon. And we're very, very far ahead. I'm using my treasures, by the way, because, like I said, they have Karn the Great Creator, and I don't want to lose my mana. And they only have green cards, so my treasures are not better than my actual lands. So now we have 2 protections, so I'm feeling pretty good. Guessing they go get a basic forest here. Yep. So they can destroy my Blood Moon if they have it. Sure, you can kill my monkey if you want. So let's go Spikefield Hazard, force the monkey kill. So that way they cannot kill Magus of the Moon. And let's just go. Plus, maybe we want to play something here. Oh, that's a monkey. Okay. I guess we're just that good. That's the classic getting Thoughtseize and then you just top deck the same thing. Obosh to hand, say go. This is not a good J for Tron. We have lethal, by the way. Don't know if our opponent knows about it. This card is pretty obnoxious if it works. Alright, Obosh. Deal 2 damage to you. Doesn't matter. Dash. Then we Spikefield Hazard. If whatever my opponent had, but alright. Round number 3. Obosh. Sure. That's a pretty reasonable hand. Scalding Tarn. Is this a Murktide? We have the answer for the monkey. No monkey. So this is Prowess. Izzet Prowess. Okay, that's a very good top deck. Let's do that. Okay. Think it's just Relic go. Probably just want to cycle my Relic. They are not playing any counter spell in their deck. So next turn, I hope they play another creature, and we can Fury it with Spikefield Hazard. They're on Shredder, but it's just not... it's what, they're playing Swiftspear and Shredder, and that's... What are the other creatures? It's not just Prowess. Is it Prowess? Like, are they also playing Ragavan or Soulscar Mage, DRC? Soulscar Mage and DRC, I'd presume. Yeah. Okay. So it's pretty much Izzet Prowess, but with Ledger Shredder, like pretty much that. Okay, so that's pretty nice. Our opponent's gonna Lava Dart. Okay, so I didn't even think I was going to get any value with this relic. I was just going to crack it for 0 value, but we're actually gonna get a Lava Dart. That's pretty cool. Yeah, if it's Prowess, like, this is their threat, this is not looking good for them. Okay, so let's crack this. Draw a card. Oh, we even have 2 Lava Darts in the ground. I didn't even see the second one. I think they just discarded it to this. Like, I literally wanted to just cycle this to draw a card, but then you just give me for free 2 Lava Darts. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. Wow, you sacrifice a mountain to deal 1 damage to me. Okay, so you're an aggressive deck, I presume. Okay, so we're gonna go Fury, pitch a Moon. And honestly, usually Moon is not that great against them, but I think we're just slamming this Moon, getting rid of their blue. Now, they could have Mutagenet Growth, which would be a problem. They have it. Damn. Okay. Still cannot kill it with this Spikefield Hazard. Okay, now this is a legitimate problem. What do I want to do with this now? I think I'm still casting my card, even though it's giving them a +1/+1. It's really annoying, but I need to play my spells to win this game. So the thing is, do I want to Blood Moon, or like, it's gonna prevent Expressive Iteration, Stormwing Entity if they're playing it, and other things like this. So sure. The thing is, they can discard their blue cards with this, and I'm going to take out my moons for game 2, but right now I think it's okay play. It's an okay play. Yeah, Mutagenet Growth there was very sad to see, but I mean, I couldn't play around it. I need to kill this bird. It's the way they're gonna kill me. Like, Ledger Shredder is just generally a very powerful magic card. The first time I read the card, I was like, it's fine, looks cool. But then I've played it, and honestly, it's very, very good. It's really better than what people may think. Oh my god, they're playing Ragavan, DRC, Shredder, Swiftspear, and I'm guessing Soulscar Mage. It's like mono 1-drop. To kill it turn prior. Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, probably right about that. So now we need to top deck another Fury. But even with Fury, it doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay. Let's go Hazard. I mean, we got our play our spells, but this is just keep growing. Yeah, I should have killed it when I had the chance, which was a turn before. Okay, this does not kill it. We have a moon. I think we're just gonna die to this. Yeah. Yeah, I think playing the moon is actually wrong. Because yes, it's get rid of their blue, but Blast Zone is the way I can get back into the game. And now I cannot even play my Blast Zone to kill the bird. Like, Blast Zone in this kind of matchup is the best card in the deck. That's why we play 4 main. So, yeah, I think we're just gonna get bird. Monkey, sure. Okay. Okay. I know how to come back. We are going to play Obosh in our hand. Next turn we draw a land. We play the Obosh. We are going to Lightning Bolt them at their next upkeep, and they're not going to have cast any 2 spells, so we can actually do that. That's the way we come back from this game. And of course we need to take 0 damage of burn or mutagenet growth with all of that. So a lot of things need to happen for us to be safe. Harry Potter bird strikes again. Yeah, but this time we're not the one playing it. It's our opponent. Okay, that's a first spell. That's a first spell. You have a second one. No, you have a second one. Okay, so Obosh plan does not work anymore because we're dead. Alright. So let's take out all of these moons. We can bring Kozilek and probably just 2 lanterns. We can go for like cheese pillage, but I think that's a little too cute. Maybe it's better, like maybe 2 pillage are better than 2 extra lanterns. But they are playing DRCs and lava darts, so I think lantern is genuinely better. Yeah, that's true. If they top decked a land there, would have still kept a 4/6, and next turn we go to 1. The next turn we top deck a line, play Obosh, upkeep, Lightning Bolt the bird. Then next turn, Obosh swing, and that's lethal. Because they were at 12 at the end of the game, so I think we just had lethal on the next turn. Like, next turn that we played Obosh. That's a bold, that's a Plasm, that's a very good hand. I like this hand. Now, do I want to play this as a land? That's a question, because I don't want to play it as a... I might top deck a line. I'm going to give myself the chance to top deck a line and use this as a potential kill a Ragavan spell. And if I don't top deck the line, I'm just going to play this next turn. Yeah, this hand is pretty much exactly what I want. What's this? Is that a monkey? DRC. I know, then DRC, Soul Scar Mage. Alright, so they're really playing 1-drop tribal. Okay, did not top deck the land, so we're just gonna try to bolt this right away. Exile it. Get out of here. So that way we have the third land secured. I still would like to draw another line because we're gonna crack this, and we need 4 mana to crack this. So I still want to draw like 2 lines here. Like the best thing that could have happened here is they just go Ragavan, DRC, go. We Blast Zone, we Kozilek's return both creatures. Next turn we draw a line, we bolt whatever creature they play, we Season Pyro. We have a full hand. Hasty Ragavan, sure. Don't get rid of my top deck land. Oh, my own Ragavan, sure. I didn't really want to draw that anyway, that's fine. Like, my Ragavan are really bad in the matchup, so I just never want to see them. Okay, Fury's fine, but... Okay, so I can bolt the monkey and crack this to try to draw my other line next turn. And if I don't, I can just slam my Pyro, discarding the Fury and other card, and still be fine. We're gonna respond to Connive Trigger and bolt that right away. I think at the moment we have Pyro, we can pretty much discard the return. Okay, so Trig on the stack. Damn, that's annoying, because we can also Fury next turn, and I don't want this monkey to connect a bunch of time, but I think I'm gonna need to let this monkey connect again. Man, they haven't growth again. That's annoying. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna Fury next turn. Pretty sure pitching this. Growth is kind of a very annoying card against us. Because we're not that aggressive, so them being like 15 or 17 is not really a huge matter right now in the game. Okay, so we're gonna draw a card before the damage. Maybe we're gonna draw a removal spell. It's not a removal spell. You got us. Just don't get my line on top, please. Okay, that's fine. You cannot. I didn't want to draw that either. Just would like to draw a line. Just get my lines going. Nice. Okay. If they have another growth, I mean, they're too good at this game, and I cannot... No, this is a freaking no color. I don't have a red card in hand. My only red card is Pyro. Wow, that's annoying. And then if let's say I discard, return, Lantern, and they connive, I cannot even Fury anymore. Damn, that's very annoying. Do I still want to Fury, discarding my Pyro, and Kozilek's return their monkey? It seems so weak. Yeah, the Void is actually very annoying right now. I think I'm still gonna go for that play. And hopefully my deck can just top deck. Because I cannot beat this bird if it goes bigger than that. I cannot beat it. It's just too good. Oh, I could also put Obosh in my hand and use Obosh as a enabler. Yeah, maybe that was better. Yeah, that's fine. They're gonna Lava Dart, clear land, and I have the return, so I can return it after that. And you need to discard a non-land also. Yeah, I think it's a fine trade. Fine trade. So, play this. They cannot outgrow this, because even if they have another +1/+1, it's still 2 damage. They need another growth. If they have another growth, I think we just lost the game. Okay, it is dead. Get out of here. And they still discarded a non-land, which is good. So let's just get rid of whatever this, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so we have Ragavan to beat and 2 cards. And Ragavan right now can get very good cards from our top, so hopefully it's not going to do that. And we're top deck something good like Pyro. If I went for the Obosh line, I would have a Pyro left in my hand. Yeah, I think that's better. It's better to have a Pyro than an Obosh in my exile zone. Unless I top deck land. No, it's better to have a Pyro in my hand than Obosh in my exile zone. It was just like a little too late when I thought about it. Oh my god, okay. Gotta beat a bird again. No, I would have left mana to return because I would have still 3 mana. Because I wouldn't play the Pyro. I would just go for Obosh in my hand. I didn't cast any. Oh no, you're right, because it costs 3. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, you're right. So yeah, our line was fine then. Okay, that's it. Fine top deck. Okay, we're gonna have to kill the burn with this Blast Zone, I think. They want to Lava Dart me for 1. They've been very aggressive with their Lava Darts, which is interesting. Because they are pillaging themselves for that 1 damage. Okay, this is what I wanted to see. So let's go past turn. Once again, Monkey is very annoying, but it's way easier to deal with Monkey than with this bird. So I think I'm just gonna let Monkey connect again. Hopefully they get something not too strong. They got a land, that's fine. And now I'm just gonna top deck a Flame Slash. You're gonna see. That would be the worst. Well, I can still flame slash a monkey, so I guess that's fine. Return, okay. We can kill monkey with return. Okay, pass turn. Once again, I have to hope they get nothing from my top. That could be... Because if they get Pyro or Chandra, I just pretty much lose the game. Cannot come back from a... if it's Pyro, it's fine. I can Kozilek's return next turn. So... Okay, sacrifice. Destroy everything that costs 2. Take 2, go to 7. They get nothing. Cool. Go to my turn. I get a land. I'm gonna say go. They have a growth. They have a growth. I just cannot let them play another creature before combat. You have growth again. Okay. What's your follow-up? If it's another monkey, I can still beat it. Okay, the question is, do I go for much for 1? Just trying to get a threat. I think I'm just gonna do that. It's kind of awkward right now in my hand. I gotta answer their things, so I'm just gonna go for march for 1. Get a land or whatever threat. Just not a removal spell. That would be sad. Okay, I guess that's a land. Ugh. I mean, it can beat a it can beat a monkey. Okay, pass turn. March is not really good in those kind of matchups. Okay, it's fine. Do you have double lightning bolt? No effects for me. That's a lightning bolt. Cannot do anything about that. That's a lightning bolt. Lava dart. No, that's pretty much the same thing. Alright, they got us. I think overall this is a pretty bad matchup. It's probably worse than Murktide. Because they're playing growth, which means they can tap out and still prevent our removal spell from happening. And also, we just have nothing really in the sideboard for them. Like, return is okay, but it's not really a card. It's not that good, honestly, against them. Birds did a lot of work both games. Birds back up with Mutagen and growth. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one. We're on the play, so we can be a little more proactive with our monkeys. What the? Oh my god, okay. Serum powder. We're playing against Neoform. Alright, so we know our monkey's gonna live, though. We know our monkey's gonna live, so 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 we know our mo Are we gonna play another turn? Yes, we are. Oh. Interesting. Okay, let's play this. Play a Relic. Doesn't matter. Go. Am I gonna live turn 2? Good question. At least it's gonna be fast. That's the good thing about this matchup. You're either... Literally what I was about to say, you either win very fast or you lose very fast. And here it is. You win very fast. Okay, so we're gonna bring Magus and Pillage. And we're gonna take out Flame Slash. Damn, we have too much removal for this matchup. Fury. Relics. Like Relic, at least it's a cycle, so Bolt can go face. Crusher's a beat. All of those other things can do stuff. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly that. They have it or they don't, and that's why this deck hasn't been very good lately, because people just have answers. Like, they have the Flusterstorm, they have the Force of Negations, they have whatever cards they need to beat the deck. Okay, so honestly, versus us, cannot do anything about what they're doing. We can only play Blood Moons and pillage their alliance. That's the only thing we can do against them. Maybe I want a mulligan for Ragavan hand. I think I'm gonna try to get a better hand. Like, Ragavan is very good just to accelerate our mana. I mean, sure, I'm gonna keep this, but doesn't do that much. Alright, opponent, am I dead? Oh, I gotta play magic. Nice. Now am I dead? Oh, I get to play magic again. Okay, now am I dead? Looks like they get a very good hand. They just need their second line and they're good. If I pillage this land, I'm pretty sure they're gonna concede. Okay, they got the land, but we got the pillage. Get rid of the blue. Get out of here. They just crack it, sure. I could also play the Magus, but I think it's better to pillage than Magus in there versus them. Maybe it's wrong. Yeah, no, I think Magus was better there. Yeah. Never mind what I said. Magus, go! Okay, you have 2 mountains. Can you win this game? Fairy characters Batman is just too fast for that. Also, the deck just loses to itself a lot of time, which makes it even more not great. Yeah. When you had a Simian Spirit Guide, it was an interesting deck to take if you think the metagame was not prepared for it. But without Simian Spirit Guide, I think it's just a mistake to play this deck, unless you really like the deck. Alright, you gain 12 life, you got it. Here's the thing, I don't care how much life you have. I can just Obosh and hit you for 1,000,000 damage. Like, even if you have 50 life, Obosh plus other odd creatures makes your life total really, really, gets destroyed very fast. Like, it's not gonna give them that much time. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, hit you for 4. Next turn, I'm hitting you for 10. I have a 6 damage burn spell in my hand. Let's just cast it. Let's go Stomp. And we have lethal next turn. Do whatever you must do. Click the Concede button. Alright. That was pretty quick. Anything with it? Okay, we're gonna keep this. Pretty nice keep. 3 lines. Like, this hand only misses like a removal spell, but for the rest, pretty much exactly what you want. Maybe a Blood Moon also, if they're a Blood Moon. A good Blood Moon deck to... A good deck to Blood Moon. Bro, they just want to win 2 turns. That's their... yeah, maybe. Living End. Ah, come on. Just want to play against Living End once and have Relic in my opening hand. Okay, like to draw Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt. I mean, Relic is still good against Murktide. I'm not gonna cry about this. Lightning Bolt. Come on, give it to me. Or Spikefield Hazard also would be good. No. Alright, I'm still gonna swing because if they block, I don't care. And if they don't block, I'm happy. Like, if they don't block, it's just a mistake. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, Relic. Exile a thing. Say go. Like, I don't have removal, so I want to get rid of their Ragavan. But if they decide not to block, that's also very fine by me. I can just slash Chandra, Relic, or just slam Pyro. Now, if they have another monkey, I'm gonna be sad. Hardcast Fury with 1 more land. I mean, Hardcast Fury. Do you mean okay, after Chandra? Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's a good one. Cannot even Spell Pierce it. Get out of here. I'm just gonna do it now. Play around Spell Pierce. And think I'm just saying go. If they play Murktide, it's not gonna be a huge Murktide, so it's fine. I could also play the Chandra, but it was very risky if they had Spell Pierce. Like, now I can very easily slam a Seasoned Pyromancer, even if they even if they show that they could have Spell Pierce. I don't care. Would be pretty funny if I just top deck a Blood Moon and just slam it, because they just are not prepared for Blood Moon mana right now. Okay, so again, indication that they could have Spell Pierce. Though, I'm just gonna play Pyro. Like, these are 2 good cards, but I don't need them right now. And I think this is just a Spell Pierce target, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. Make 2 1/1s, token, exile a card. Say go. Now, if they want to, they could play, if they had like a instant speed spell, like a Lightning Bolt, they could play reasonable size Murktide, which would be annoying. Last time I spelled Pierce 3 Teferi felt so good. Yeah. Spell piercing Teferi is very, very powerful, because either way you're just gonna lose your spell pierce if it resolves, so. Or spell pierce, like, that's why Cryptic Command is not being played anymore. Spell pierce is just, oh, I spent 4 mana. Okay, I spent 2 mana. Wow, seems I spent 1 mana, sorry. Seems fair. Alright, please don't Murktide me. Like I said, if you had Bolt and Murktide would be annoying, and so just don't do that. Don't Expressive Iteration into line into Murktide. That would just be very, very annoying. If I untap here, I can just crack my Relic to give me more time for the Murktide. Unless I top deck another Relic, I could just play both. Okay, it's no Murktide, so we're safe from the Murktide. Okay, let's swing with both. We have protection from Monkey. Wow, the Exile is a sorcery just to keep the Delirium. Okay. So let's just play this and go. Play it safe. Can stomp a Monkey, and I can crack Relic if I feel like a Murktide is coming. I don't feel like they're playing Murktide here. Maybe they are, but like the thing is, what's very annoying about this matchup is that a 4/4 Murktide is good against us. A 5/5 Murktide is even better, and so on. Like 5/5 Murktide is actually very annoying. We have to use 2 cards to kill it. They still don't have a basic island. So top deck Blood Moon would still be pretty good. They're thinking about their play. They're saying go. Alright, I'm not gonna do anything then. Oh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. Can put even more pressure on our opponent. Sure. Wow. Okay. I think I can crack the Relic here. I have another one, and actually I'm gonna see if the other one passes first before doing something stupid. Okay. Now Murktide is a very possible card, and I don't really want to see a Murktide, so I think I'm just gonna crack Relic. Okay, Monkey. Sure. Let's just play this. They use 2 removal spells, so I'm guessing maybe they have another one, but maybe they're out. Yeah, that's also screams I have a Murktide to me. Using Unholy Heat and Lightning Bolt. It's pretty much forcing me to use my Relic, but then I drew another one, so I don't care about using it. And I'm only losing a Seasoned Pyromancer. They're counterspelling this. Wow, okay, that's aggressive. But I guess they don't have any more removal spell. Okay, so now if they have like consider fetch land, they can still play a pretty big Murktide. Expressive is also a good one. That's third expressive of the game. 20 cards were drawn. 3 expressive. It's hard to beat. Like, I almost want them to play a creature so I can play my Stomp. Okay, they're showing Archmage Charm, which they are not going to cast. Okay, I'm gonna play the Stomp. They have the Spellpiercer, they're gonna use it. So maybe won't have to worry about it later on. Spellpiercer. Yep. Okay. Got rid of that. Exile a land. Exile a thing. Okay. I don't think they have another removal spell. I could be wrong, but I think it's safe enough to activate this. Could be wrong, but I think it's safe enough. No, they do have one. Okay. Now, do I want to crack my Relic? I think I will. I will crack it. Once again, cannot be in a Murktide that is a 6/6, so... Pass turn, 3 cards in hand. They pass to us. That's a good card. Dash Monkey. That takes a counter spell or a removal spell, I'm guessing. Or nothing. That's, I mean, that's something. Sure. Alright, go. I'm not playing Ragavan because I'm scared of Archmage Charm steal. And I can just dash forever, preventing this. End of turn, I'm gonna Reckless Joy for 2, sorry. Pretty much taking a counter spell with me, or taking value. So I want them to tap out. Or not tap out, but at least use a counter spell on this. Light up the stage, pretty much. That's pretty much a light up the stage instant speed. They don't. And we got Fury and a Relic. That's beautiful. Though we cannot cast both. Unless we draw a land. I think I want the Fury, the Relic, sorry. I think Relic is better in this situation. Where I just want to prevent a Murktide from hitting the board forever. Because I'm guessing my opponent has a Murktide in hand. Pretty sure. Gets the connect. It gets the connect. We hit. Oh, that's a good one. DRC. Free 1 mana card. That's a good one. And if they decide to Archmage Charm DRC, we can Fury next turn, so I don't really mind. Fine. Think we're gonna beat Murktide. Think we're getting there. Opponent is drawing a lot of lands, to be fair. That's very definitely a reason why we're in good shape. All right, let's lose this stomp. It's gonna take a counter spell. We're gonna surveil. Put this to the grave. Doesn't take a counter spell because they don't have one. Thing where we're trying to close this game now. Eat this. Dasherino. Go to combat. Swing for 3. Trigger. Get a land. Alright. I'm just gonna say go. Oh no, I have a Crusher I can play. And I still have one more mana if I want to crack the Relic. Say go. Alright, Murktide. Do your thing. Play your hard-cast Murktide. I dare you to do it. Damn, they're drawing another land. Is this 7-7-3-3? Looks like it. 7 mana 3-3. You got it. You're too good for me. Though I got a Fury, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry had to go like this, opponent. Yeah. They're not even letting me play this Fury. They're just, you know what? Whatever. You got me. Okay, Lantern. Let's take out all of our moons. And let's go. Yeah, classic 7 mana 3-3. Has flying though. Has dragon keyword also. Yeah, Relic's main really won us the game. If we didn't have Relic this game, no way we would have won. No way. Like if Relic was I don't know, another copy of Flame Slash and another copy of Reckless Joy and another copy of Chandra, I don't know, like 2-1-1, would have lost. We cannot play that card since we're a Obosh deck. I believe this card costs 2 mana. The Unlicensed Hearse. And I know a lot of people that are playing this deck right now are on more not Obosh list. Honestly, I feel like Obosh is too good of a card to not play. Like, even if you go for even, you're not gonna have a super big advantage of playing even cards. You're gonna have like a Braid, Chandra Torch of Defiance, couple sideboard cards, but Obosh every single game, and all the games that you could just go Blood Moon and have nothing else, just Obosh just wins. Like, this is like too much of an important card, I believe, to not play it. It's not like a Yorion or a Kahira or other companion. It's one of the most important card in the deck. Yeah, Obosh is like really useful. Okay, that's a engineer on 1. That's annoying. Okay, we're gonna play Monkey, and hopefully they're gonna EER Monkey, and that way we can play Lantern after. Hopefully they're gonna be scared of our Monkey. Yeah, exactly. Like, without Obosh, I don't think it's even worth it. Unless you're playing more of a prison deck with Karn thing. Master Creator Boy. You know? That guy. Oops, sorry. I need my 3rd line. Thank you. Okay, so I don't really care that they have EE because this is a Lantern, so I can just sacrifice it whenever I want. It's not a Relic, so it's actually better than a Relic right now. Oh, you have Spell Pierce. Oh no, okay. Okay, let's get rid of this heat. And say go. We're in a solid shape. I'm feeling good. Yeah, Karn, the bowling master. Master of bowling. Yeah, the great creator. That's what I was looking for. Like, I've seen a lot of lists where it's Karn the great creator, but I mean, in those lists, the main Karn, the main card is Karn. Like, your deck is centered, is like, everything is thought around Karn. And in this one, it's Obosh, pretty much. Dun, 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 dun. I just want to hit my land drops. Nice. Like, honestly, we're gonna look at each other for a couple of turns. So the plan here is just hit our land drops, do whatever they want to do, hit our land drops. Yeah, so honestly, if you're gonna go card round, I feel like going Gruul, maybe. Yeah, yeah, that's very true. Just play Gruul if you're going that route, like, because Gruul Obosh is not that more powerful. Okay, let's go Reckless for 2. Try to hit our land drops. Just they want to crack this EE. I don't really mind, honestly. Their grave is not too scary at the moment. And if they want to counter this, spell this, I'm pretty happy about it. Okay, Flusterstorm. Wow, they brought in Flusterstorm. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, we have a couple options here. We can just go Karn to the hand, pass turn. Bonecrusher Giant, pass turn. I think it's better to go Bonecrusher, not Bonecrusher, Obosh, because I don't want to give them a creature to bolt. If they have Murktide, they're probably going to want to bolt me anyway. So, if they have Unholy Heat, just not giving them a target is probably better. So just Obosh to the hand, taking our time here. We're not very in a rush to do anything. If they bolt my face, I'm definitely cracking this lantern. This might be a Murktide for 4, which I would be happy to see. Like, if they go Murktide for 4, I'm happy. Yep, that's fine with me. Very happy to see that. I don't care. Just gonna stomp bolt. Line is cool also. So let's just go stomp. And you have Force of Negation? They have Force of Negation. I'm not that scared because I have another bolt, but maybe they do have it. Force, 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 force. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on. Ah, boring. So I'm not very I don't really care about going Stomp Bolt because Stomp is already a +1 card. So I just traded a 1-for-1. But my one I traded, it was a Bolt and then it was a Murktide, which is a good trade for us. Okay, we're gonna go Bonecrusher go. Like, they're not playing any creature. I cannot trade my bolts for their face. Don't want to go bolt face. And they can't bolt my crusher, so that makes me sad. Alright, you know what? Oh my god. That's 4 bolts. Imagine I knew I was going to draw another bolt. I could just go bolt, bolt, bolt their face. They're at 5. Damn. Alright, Pyro, discard 2 bolts. Make 2 1/1s. I mean, I can't play the Pyro and take a counterspell. I think that's reasonable. I'm pretty sure they're gonna counterspell this, and if they don't, I'm just discarding 2 bolts, and that's also fine with me. Wow, I'm taking 2 cards. Okay, that's a very good trade for us. Nice. Wow, we're just trading our opponent like we're just getting so many good, not so many good cards, but we're just getting cards out of our opponent constantly. Okay, I'm gonna put my Pyro on top, obviously. And go. Out of curiosity, what do you think of 1 Gemstone Caverns in this list? Gemstone Cavern? Do you mean, I think you're referring to the wrong card. I think you want to say, like the one that cycles for 1 red. Is that the one you want to say? Or genuinely Gemstone Cavern? The one that that you discard a card and you have, if you're on the draw, like the effect. Okay, yeah, this one. Okay. I think that could be interesting, honestly. Yeah, maybe replacing 1 mountain for that could be interesting. And it would give us like turn 2 moons. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, you got a Murktide, but I got 2 bolts. Okay. I'm gonna let myself the chance to draw a land. If I draw a land, I can just Obosh bolt, and that's so... Oh my god, wait a minute. Oh my god, I can bolt face? I can bolt face, Obosh, bolt face, and they're dead. Okay, that's just a little too cute. I'm just gonna go for the Obosh route, because if I don't draw a line, I want to kill this Murktide, obviously. But, man, my opponent is so close of just being dead. Alright, let's draw our card. No bolt. No, okay, bolt. Bolt. Force. Oh, I could have cracked my Lantern of the Lost to try to get another look out of land. Bolt, the bolter. Yeah, it's the bolt route. It's the burn win the game route, which is like the aggressive one. But here's the thing: if I don't draw the land, I'm gonna look a bit sad in the face of a Murktide. You know what? Nah, I'm just gonna take my draw. Okay, I can discard Bolt and Lantern. Resolves. Wow. Go. Sorry, I didn't go. I should have went for it just for the memes. And I didn't have land on top though, so it was not going to work. I'm sorry. I should have went for it for the content. What is happening here? Are you playing a 3/3 Murktide? Here's the thing, you have 5 mana. Murktide is 7. What is going on? Fury. Okay. Yeah, Fury's a good one. Gets rid of my creatures. But I mean, we're still very far ahead in terms of... Not very far ahead, but we're still ahead. Like, we have 2 Den of the Bugbear, which is really good lands. Still have our Obosh, which is a threat they need to deal with. They need to have Unholy Heat, but their grave is not Delirium right now. You knew you were top... Oh yeah, that's right. I knew that I had Spyro on top because of the subtlety. So yeah, that was not going to work. Alright, so we can play this land, slam this big boy, deal 8 damage to this Fury, and say go. So if I see my opponent cast anything, like anything, I'm gonna crack the Lantern. Because I don't want my Obosh to get killed by Unholy Heat out of nowhere. I mean, I can always answer the heat with the Lantern crack. Yeah. Bubbly. Okay, they don't have Delirium at the moment. Still don't have it. Bounce, ba-bow. Bone is at 4 minutes, by the way. I'm at 14. Do your thing. Alright, this say go. Hello. Opponent, you're going to lose the time. What is happening here? Did we win game 1? Are we in game 2 here? Like, if we go to game 3, my opponent won't have enough time to win. Like, they're at 3 minutes, and this game is not over. Like, they would need to win in 3 minutes and then win another one. Like, Jesus, the time is running out. They're running out of time here. Opponent. Okay. That makes it lethal. So we can activate Den. They need to remove the Den or they're dead. So let's do that. Den. And we even have Stomp. Yeah, that's they're playing Control Warrior Rope. Okay, Pity Theft, getting this back to my hand. Yeah, you got it. Sure. Crack this though. Alright, opponent, we're doing some thinkings, but they're at 2 minutes 30 seconds and they need to win 2 games, and we're still at 20 HP, so I don't think they're getting there. Sure. Like, it really sucks when this happened because I cannot do anything about it, and just it makes poor content for you guys when this happens. But the rest of the league was really cool though, so I think I'm still gonna put it on YouTube, but and probably like accelerate the last round. Chandra. Going for the hope your client crashes strat. Yeah, that's pretty good strat. It's like when I'm playing pool, I'm hoping when my friend has all of his balls already in the holes, and then I'm like, all right, I'm going for you're gonna put the white ball in the hole strategy. And sometimes it works. It's actually the best way I've found to win games. Make your opponent lose the game. Yeah, that was a lot of thinking for my opponent. I mean, I think we're just gonna win to time here. They're at 1 minute. Obosh going back without a counter spell. They have 0 cards in hand. We have a 3/5 that deals 6 damage when it attacks. We still have a Den of the Bugbear. And we're still at 20 HP. We literally lost 0 HP this game. Well, that's a good top deck. And right now they instant sorcery creature. They don't even have Delirium. Hey, they concede. We got the 4-1 finally. Jeez. Whew. All right. All right. All right, it's gonna be it for tonight, guys. I know it was a very quick league, but this last game just exhausted my last resources. But I'm going to play this deck again this week because I really enjoy Mono Red Obosh. It's one of my favorite decks. Like, my favorite deck in Pioneer is like Bid Red, so obviously I'm gonna like Mono Red Obosh in Modern.